Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we are going to be learning a little something about powers of 10. This is part 4 of your notes for powers of 10. So go ahead and make sure you write this title down. Powers of 10, part 4, dividing decimals. That says decimals. Dividing decimals by powers of 10. So we are dividing decimals by powers of 10. So go ahead and write that down as your title. And our vocabulary is the same as it's been the past 3 videos. So you do not have to write down the vocabulary portion. All right, we're just going to review it real quick. Our vocab portion, you already have this. So don't write it down, just listen. You know that the base number is 10 to the second power, or 10 squared. The base number is 10, and the 2 is an exponent. Remember that 2, that exponent tells you how many times it multiplies times itself, okay? It also, for powers of 10, little secret, it also tells you how many zeros to add. But today, we're going to use it in a different way, okay? So here's the big portion of the notes you need to write down, okay? You ready? All right. So powers of 10, part 4, dividing decimals by powers of 10. Please write this down. When you divide by a power of 10, the decimal moves 1 place to the left for each zero or exponent. So go ahead and write that down for me real quick. I'm going to move this so you can see a little better. I don't know why there's a glare. So write this down. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, good job. Now, let's look at some of the examples. Now, yesterday or the other day when you did Miss Gray's video, you multiplied and you moved the decimal to the right. Well, today we're going to be dividing by powers of 10. So what we are doing is, instead of moving the decimal to the right, when you divide something, you break them down into smaller pieces. So since we are dividing by powers of 10, I'm just going to give you a little hint, a little trick, okay? So here's our example. We have 7 and 3/10 times 10 to the second power. What is our exponent? Our exponent is 2, right? So that tells me I need to move the decimal 2 times which direction? To the left. Okay, we're going to move the decimal. Move decimal 2 times to the left. Okay, so how we would do this, I'm going to start at my decimal and I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to go 2 times. 1, 2. Then I'm going to put a new decimal. I like to make them nice and big. But what do you think I need to put here? That, my friends, that is what we call a placeholder. It is going to be a 0. Now, could we put a 0 in front of the decimal? Yes. Yes, we could. So what is 7 and 3/10 divided by 10 to the second power? It equals 73 thousandths. Okay, because I moved the decimal. I started here and I moved the decimal twice. 1, 2, and I went to the left. This direction is left, my friends. This direction is left. Okay. All right, now my next one. I have 45 divided by 10 to the third power. Well, what's my exponent here? 3. That tells me I need to move my decimal how many spots to the left? 3 spots to the left. So I'm going to write my 45. Well, wait a minute, I don't see a decimal. Well, remember, when you have a whole number, the decimal is always at the end. Always remember that. If you have a whole number, the decimal is always at the end. Okay? All right, so I'm going to move it to the left 3 times. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. New decimal. I need a placeholder here and a placeholder here. So I'm going to put my zeros So my new answer, I got to take the old decimal away. So 0 and 45 thousandths. Okay. All right, let's do the next one. We have 29 hundredths divided by 100. Wait a minute. There's no exponent. But wait, remember? How many zeros are here? We have 2 zeros. Remember, the definition says when you divide by a power of 10, the decimal moves one place to the left for each zero or exponent. So for each zero, it's going to move one decimal to the left. So if I rewrite it, 29 hundredths, I need to move it. I have 1, 2 zeros. So I'm going to move my decimal over twice. So I'm going to start at my decimal. I'm going to go to the left. 1, 2. There's my new decimal. There are my placeholder zeros. Oh my goodness. This is a hard one to say. 0 decimal 0 0 2 9. Oh, can you guys see that? Okay. So that, my friends, should be your answer. That would be 29, I believe it's 10 thousandths. That's a crazy tiny, 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 tiny number. Because the more places you go back, the smaller the number gets. All right, here's going to be our next step problems. Next steps problems. These are on your own. Okay. Well, make sure you guys have these written down. Okay, make sure you have those written down. All right, here's our first one. 1, you're going to do 2 3/10 times 10 squared. Okay. Oh, that not times. Silly Miss Harden. Silly Miss Harden. Divided by. Okay. Number 2. We're going to do 7 divided by 10. That's kind of easy and fun. 3 is going to be, let's do 47 5/10 divided by 10 to the third power. Okay, you guys see those? Go ahead and write those down. Those are problems you're going to do on your own. Good luck. You guys are going to do great with this. If you have questions, please let me know. Please let your teacher know. And make sure you get these answers written down and into your assignment. Okay? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.